I am California of the past.
I am California of the past. I am California of the past.
Hi, my name is Don Burtis. I grew up in Sutter City. I called it Sutter City, although most people call it Sutter now, because that's its legal name. At any rate, I attended both high school and elementary school in that city. And my father worked as a barber, and he worked in Marysville, and at the time I'm talking about, he had a barber shop on the underside of the Hart Building. My brother and I used to really like to go to town with him on Saturdays whenever we got the chance and it was appropriate. And we could do little jobs for him around the barber shop, and he would give each of us 25 cents. And I'm going to tell you how we used that 25 cents to both eat lunch and go to the theater. Sounds like a cheap lunch. Well, I'll let you be the judge. We would go to the place called the Hamburger Inn in Marysville. The Hamburger Inn was located on 5th Street, very near the corner of 5th and E. And we would order a bowl of chili beans. Chili beans were priced at 10 cents a bowl. And we'd pay for it. And then we'd have 15 cents left. And then we would, after we paid for it, we would then order a hamburger. And a hamburger at that time, you could get a 10-cent one, but you could also get a 5-cent hamburger. And we would each order a 5-cent hamburger. So we'd have a bowl of chili beans and a hamburger for our lunch. Then we would go to the National Theater. The National Theater doesn't exist anymore by name, but it used to have a sign over the marquee on the front of the theater, and it was a long vertical sign, and there was a block at the top which the light would come on and an N would show up, and then another light would come on and an A would show up coming down, and then a T, and so on. And after all of the lights had lit, you could see the sign saying National, and it would blink a couple of times and then start over and do the same thing again. Most of the time they had a double feature on Saturday, and so we'd be there for probably 3 hours or so enjoying the film. You might wonder why we ordered the chili beans as we did. The reason was that if we ordered a bowl of chili beans and a hamburger at the same time, it would have cost 10 cents and 5 cents, but they'd add a penny for tax. And then we'd only have 9 cents left. And if the theater cost 10 cents, we'd be a penny short of being able to buy a ticket. So that's how we made our money fill the bill there. Everyone that lives in this area today can easily figure out where the National Theater was located, because all they have to do is go over to E Street and look where the State Theater is. All they did was change the name of the National Theater to the State Theater.